Just doing a little bit of revision on lists here. I've got a program that does some stuff with lists. What we're going to do, we're going to run it, we're going to see what the output is, and then we're going to try and make sense of what we see up here and how that compares to the output. So let's do exactly that. Let's run the program. So that is up. And some stuff has appeared down here. Let's have a look at what we've got. So firstly, the first line in this creates a list called student names, and is square brackets, means it's a list. And we've got 3 items in that list, Bob, Carol and Alice. The next line down, I append onto the end of that list. So I stick another item on, and I've done a print statement. So this is what we see here as this output. We've got Bob, Carol, Alice and Dave got appended on. That's what's happened by the time we get to here. Then I say print item number 1 in the list, which is Carol, which is a useful reminder that lists are 0 indexed in Python and every other language pretty much. So it goes 0, Bob is 0, and then we've got Carol is number 1, 2, Dave is number 3. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3 is how lists are numbered. Then I've done a little loop to go through each name in this list of student names. So for name and student names, print name. So it's going to go through each item in the list, and as it picks it, it will be this variable here will contain the value. So I've got this print statement. I just wanted to show where the loop starts and finishes. So let's do a print statement now for the loop. And then we go through each one in turn. So this is 4 print statements for each item in the list. That's this one print statement happening 4 times because we're going through the 4 items in the list, and then loop finished. Got that? Great. Then I do a sort and print out the list again, and we can see instead of Bob, Carol, Alice, Dave, we've got Alice, Bob, Carol, Dave. It's sorted it alphabetically. So that's pretty much most of what you need to know with lists. I thought though it would be useful in level 2, it's nice to have multi-dimensional lists. So what I've got here is a coordinates list, which is a list of lists, as it were. So we've got this, each item in the main list of coordinates is actually a pair, a short list in itself of just 2 items. You can imagine this will be coordinates on a grid or something. So when I say print that out, I get the full list. If I say print out the first item in this coordinates list, or item number 1, sorry, it's printing out this item. This is number 1 item in this whole list here. And then I say I've selected the number 1 item in this list, which is this. Now from that, give me the 0th item, and it's 0, 1, so we're seeing 3 appear down here. All right. So that's a 2-dimensional list, really useful for all kinds of situations. Hope that's a useful little reminder of how lists work.